Everybody, Spike Lee is apologizing to a Florida couple in their 70s. Elaine and David McClain were forced to move out of their home out of fear after their address was retweeted by Lee. The address had been erroneously posted on Twitter by somebody who said it belonged to George Zimmerman, the man who shot and killed 17-year-old Trayvon Martin. And Spike wrote on Twitter last night, "I deeply apologize to the McClain family for retweeting their address. It was a mistake. Please leave the McClains in peace, justice in court." Now, Elaine had a son who once lived at her home, and his middle name is George. Last name is Zimmerman. Elaine and David McClain are with me this morning, along with their attorney, Matt Morgan. Nice to see the three of you. Thanks for being with us. Mrs. McClain, if you will, how did you figure out that your address had been given out on Twitter? I'm going to just go with the assumption that you're not tweeting regularly.
I've never tweeted. I don't even text. But the only reason that started to stir our mind about it is we had some reporter and cameraman at our door on Sunday asking for George. And said we don't have a George that lives here and don't know anyone. And then the next day we got hate mail. And then the next day we had many, many cameras coming.
Wow, so you knew something had happened. Tell me a little bit about the hate mail, Mr. McClain. What details about the hate mail can you tell me?
Well, it was an envelope addressed with a black magic marker to George Zimmerman at our address. And on the back of it, in a red magic marker, it said, "Taste the rainbow." And I guess that's the Skittles catchphrase. And then it had a circle with a V in it on the back of it. I didn't open it. I just didn't really know what to do with it.
Yeah. So you obviously started getting very concerned about your safety. What was the decision that you decided to make?
Well, we called the police and reported it to them. And
we left home.
You moved into a hotel, right?
We left home.
Yeah, we left home, moved into a hotel.
And how has that been for you? I mean, obviously now you're not in your house, and I would imagine like getting meals and all that other stuff that you have to do is just become a challenge.
It's been really, really hard, really hard. I have a heart condition and high blood pressure, and this has just skyrocketed it. And we have a lovely small home, and not to be able to go to your home, not to be able to anything, clothes, and because we just got out as fast as we could.
Oh my goodness. So as you know, Marcus Higgins, who was apparently the first person to tweet your address, and Spike Lee, who then retweeted the address, have both apologized. And I'm curious to know if you accept those apologies or how you feel about them since your life's been upended.
Well, we definitely accept the apology. We just don't want this to happen to anybody else. The social media has no accountability to anybody. They can put anything on there, and they don't care. They don't care how it affects other people's lives.
I know, Mr. McClain, that you have called for retracting the tweet, which is pretty much impossible to do. And I heard, Mrs. McClain, you say that maybe there was sort of an opportunity to get together with Spike Lee or somebody else to make some kind of change. What would you like to see come out of this really pretty terrible situation?
I would like to see our town, Sanford, to make strides to work together, to understand people and just work through the process. I do believe in America we have a good process. It may take longer than what we want because we want instant fix it. But I really feel that we just have to do some healing and get rid of all this hatred.
So what happens next? At what point will you feel safe enough to go back to your house? And maybe, Mr. Morgan, you can jump in as the attorney here. At what point will you say to your clients, okay, I think this has died down enough that you can be safe?
Well, I've reached out to Spike Lee's camp, and I've actually received word from one of his publicists, and I'm hopeful that we're going to be able to talk today. But first of all, we're grateful for his apology, but we also would like a formal retraction. And I think once a retraction is posted in a public manner, then they'll be in a position where they'll feel safe to go home, because then the world will know for sure that George Zimmerman is not living at their home address. And so at that point in time, I think there their safety would be okay and they'd be able to return home.
Right, and I certainly hope that their calls for everybody to be calm are heeded by everybody involved in this case, because it definitely feels like the tensions are ratcheted up on all fronts. Elaine and David McLean, thanks for talking with us.